Trading false breakouts can be confusing, difficult, and extremely complicated to try and master as a trading style. So in today's video, I'd like to clear some of that up by explaining to you exactly how I place trades based on false breakouts. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about what I look for before actually looking for a false breakout situation, and also the entry reason that I use after finding that perfect false breakout setup. So if that sounds interesting and you feel like you will get value out of today's video, then go ahead and hit that like button for me to help support the channel. Also, make sure you are subscribed here to get not only notifications whenever we come out with videos just like this one, but also click that little notification bell so you're alerted whenever we come out with our weekly market prediction videos each Monday, discussing the predictions we have on the top 5 major pairs. All of that and more after the intro and disclaimer. So I'll go ahead and let those roll, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Welcome back, traders. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first off, let's discuss what is a false breakout. So I'll draw out a market that is in trend for you guys. Here we go. We have a break of a high, putting us into an uptrend. Now let's consider that this market enters into a period of consolidation. Maybe it looks something like this, where the market's going back and forth. Maybe it looks like a little bit of a flag pattern. Then we have this situation. I'm sure a lot of us have seen this exact situation before, right? The market makes somewhat of a complex pullback, as we see right here, pushing down and breaking below our previous level of support. Well, that would be considered a false breakout, because here we have this structure zone, we have this level of support that has been respected before, and the market broke below it, signaling a breakout to the downside, right? And here we have our level of resistance. Right here would be our false breakout. As you can see, the market breaks below that level of support, signaling a possible reversal, a possible move to the downside. Directly after that, we push back up and continue in the direction of the previous trend, which was up. This would be a great example of a false breakout. These false breakouts happen a lot during periods of consolidation, and they also happen a good bit during periods of a trending market. Sometimes trends look something a little more like this situation than like this, just straight up with very small pullbacks. This does happen, but more often than not, this is the look we get. So that's why it can be very beneficial to learn how to trade these false breakout situations. And that's what we're going to discuss here today, is exactly how I use these false breakouts to enter in continuation of an underlying trend. And for today's example, we're going to use the dollar yen. This is a trade we took out last week, and we talked a little bit about this trade in Monday's weekly market predictions video. So before we get into the actual false breakout, let's talk about what I look for before the false breakout situation even happens. I want to see a trending market. So as you can see here on the dollar yen, if I draw this out for you guys, we had a market that pushed down, created a swing low, a lower swing high, a lower swing low, a lower swing high, and a lower swing low. This indicates that we are now in a downtrend. So because of that, I know I can look for a false breakout in the bearish direction, in the downwards direction. And we had some other conditions and factors. Well, we have this move down, indicating that we're in that downtrend. Then what happens? Well, after our most previous move down, right here, let's thicken that up and change the color to black, make it easier to see. Then we have a period of consolidation. We have a market that comes up to a resistance level, makes a swing low, comes up to that same resistance level, makes a higher swing low, and then breaks structure, breaking out into what we call a false breakout. Right here is a few levels of resistance the market was holding, so the market broke out of those levels of resistance. Now, what is the difference between a false breakout and a breakout? Well, for me, and the rules that I use for this type of situation, is a false breakout, if it is a breakout to the upside, is only a false breakout if the market is in a downtrend. What do I mean by that? Because I know that may have gotten a little bit confusing. Whenever I'm trading breakouts, I'm looking for a market. Let's consider I'm trading a bullish breakout. I want to see a market in a bullish trend, and then the period of consolidation, and then the breakout. That's how I would be trading bullish breakouts, and the opposite for a bearish breakout. Whereas if I'm trading false breakouts, what I'm looking for, let's take into consideration the market is in a bullish trend, and then we have something that looks like this. Well, right here, I know that's my false breakout situation, and that I'm just waiting for my entry reason. I know that I have my condition, which is the market's in an uptrend. I have the second condition, which is a false breakout to the downside, and then I'm waiting on an entry reason to go higher, and we're going to discuss a little more about the entry reason here in just a second. So the way I determine the difference between a breakout and a false breakout is by understanding and knowing what the underlying trend of the market is. I hope that all made sense to you guys, and I hope that that was really clear for you guys. If not, just go back and rewatch that section of the video a couple of times, and I'm sure it will all make sense. So now we are in this current situation. We are currently in a downtrend here on the dollar yen. We have started this period of consolidation, making resistance levels marked out with our black line here. And then the market breaks out of those resistance levels. What do we call that? That's called our false breakout. Now what are we looking for? Well, now, since we have our conditions met, market's in a downtrend, markets broke out of a resistance level, giving us our false breakout. Now we look for an entry reason. And for me, that entry reason is a breakout of the bottom trend line. So oftentimes when in a downtrend, the market, when in its period of consolidation that it's pulling back in, when in its retracement, will make higher lows. As it makes higher lows, I will draw a trend line throughout those higher lows. Once the market does its false breakout to the upside, then my indication to sell that market, considering we're in a bear trend right now, my indication to sell that market is a break below that bottom trend line. So as you can see, I'll place my profit tool on here. At the break below that is where we opened our position. Place a horizontal line on the screen so you can see that that's right where this position was opened, right here. We had a stop loss of a little over 70 pips. Our first target was hit pretty quickly. Market pushing down within a few hours and taking out that first target. We moved our stop loss to break even at that point, and we have continued to manage this position all the way down to this point when we are 228 pips in profit here using this false breakout technique. So guys, there was a look into how I trade false breakouts. So go out there in the markets, test it for yourself, and see if you can fit it into your trading plan. And guys, if you're someone who is struggling to become profitable or struggling to stay consistently profitable in your trading, then right now is going to be your best time to take advantage of the EAP Training Program. We're doing a massive discount from Black Friday all the way up to Cyber Monday. So Monday at midnight, this deal will end. We started this deal, if you saw our last weekly market predictions video, on Wednesday. And the deal was we were allowing 20 traders in the EAP Training Program lifetime membership, which is normally $997 for half off that membership. So a massive 50% discount. And we've already had that number maxed out. We've already had 20 people subscribe for that membership. But we're going to open up 10 more spots from now until midnight on Cyber Monday, which is this coming Monday. So if you would like to take advantage of the EAP Training Program for half off the lifetime membership, then there is a link in the description labeled EAP Training Program. And this program has already helped many other traders who are struggling to become consistently profitable. And the way we do that in the EAP is by offering a complete training course that goes over the strategies we use and the entry reasons and techniques that we use in order to profit from the market each week. Also, we have tutorials going over how to backtest strategies, risk management, and we produce a review video at the end of each week in order to help with discipline and trading psychology so that you guys can see me actually go through a drawdown and come out on top. Not only that, with the EAP Training Program, you'll also be receiving 3 to 5 email analysis per week showing you trades that we are planning to take before we actually place them and helping you to better understand the strategies and techniques we use here at the trading channel. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, then you can take advantage of this 50% discount again by clicking the link in the description. We will not be offering the lifetime membership for 50% off or at this price ever again. And if you're not interested in that, then that's okay too. Just make sure that you're subscribed here to stay alerted whenever we come out with valuable content like this, along with our weekly market prediction videos that we come out with each Monday. Also, don't forget to click that like button for me and share the video if it brought value to your trading. Leave me a comment below if you have any questions or concerns about today's video, and I'll talk to you guys next time.